Hello Leo, and welcome to your reading for October 2022. Leo, wow, when it comes to wealth, finances, career and everything else, I've got a really good spread in here. I've got quite a bit of abundance, but I also have you stuck in a cycle, feeling a little bit depleted, and your self-esteem's taken a bit of a hit here too. So what on earth is going on at your workplace? I think I'm going to be focused more on your workspace for this month, for October. Whilst I've got a lot of abundance, I've got a lot of good things happening, there must be some things happening under the surface of things. I feel like there could be someone at your work who doesn't have your best interests at heart. You hearing me? So I've got someone here who could be kind of a little bit white-anting you under the surface of things and maybe making you feel a bit unstable at your work, even though I like where you work and I like what you're doing and I like the abundance and the wealth that's coming with it. I'm not quite sure about the people or the politics or something going on here. Just kind of isn't sitting really right with me. So this is an interesting situation for you to be in, because it's not the job I hate. I don't hate your wage either. That looks okay too. What I don't like are the people and the politics that are happening around you. Leo, this is a hard one, isn't it? Because we like the job but not the people. Look, honestly, what I'm looking at here is maybe it's time for you to make some changes, take a leap of faith and make some changes. I feel that even though you love your job, it's starting to wear you down a bit and you're starting to lose self-esteem because of what's going on at your work. So I've got my Page of Swords and my Wheel of Fortune both in here. Interesting cards to have touching each other. So, you know, you're going around in circles. So basically, if you're wondering if the situation at work is going to improve, the answer is no, it's not. It's just going to keep going around and around and around. So you might be sitting around thinking, I'll just wait for this to resolve, or I'll wait for something to happen, or I'll wait for this person to leave, or I'll wait. The cards here are saying nothing's going to change. You can wait as long as you want. Nothing's going to change. So the change has to come from you yourself. So maybe it's time, even though you don't mind your job, to move jobs. Okay. So what are we going to do, Leo? What are we going to do with you? Because you are getting a bit grumpy and it's time for you to take a leap of faith. Now, these are difficult times to take a leap of faith with work and jobs and all these sorts of things going on, but I feel like you'll be okay and you'll land on your feet. What I do want you to do if you are thinking about going for another place of employment is not undervalue yourself, and make sure that you negotiate a wage that is suitable for you. This is really hard to do when it comes to job interviews and things like that, to sort of know your worth and get the value that you think you should have, because sometimes we undervalue ourselves. Now, Leo, you are one of the people, probably the one in the star sign that can do this without too much effort, but I do see that you've taken a bit of a hit. So I just want to give you a little bit of a boost, because I feel like you can do it, even though you feel like you can't. You absolutely can. The other thing I'm looking at here too is, are you looking at getting a new car or going for a little drive or a bit of a travel or something like that? If it is, it would be in the car. I quite like that. I feel like that will bring you a little bit of peace too in the month, because you're having a battle between yourself at the moment in October, and it's time to get out of your comfort zone. So maybe you've just been in this zone for a little bit too long and you need to get out of it. I tell you what, Leo, now that I'm sort of moving further down the spread and I'm having a closer look at the cards, it is time for change. I do believe it really is time for change. As I said before, nothing there is going to change. I'm not saying, hang on, just wait and see what happens. I'm saying you can wait as long as you like. I really don't think anything much is going to happen. And I've got this person in the background, this person who I'm really not even wanting to make eye contact with, you know, this person who seems to be, and I won't well, they won't be doing it just to you either. What I'm saying, they'll be doing it to other people too. But they don't have anyone's interest at heart. They've got their own interest at heart, and they have their own agenda. And you need to sort of watch out for that. Okay, so other things coming in through the end of October too, Leo, because all I've done is talk about work. If you're looking for a block of land to build a house, or you're going to do some renovations in your house too, this looks like a really good thing that you're going to start doing at the end of October. So I really like that. So watch your spending, because you're going to be spending a lot of money on this, whether it's a reno or a build. But I really quite like it because it's giving me a distraction from what I'm looking at here, which is all work, 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 no play. I've got all work, work, work in here, and then I'm distracted by this other thing at the end of the month, which I really like because it is a distraction and it'll keep your mind off what you're doing here. So, interesting month for you, Leo. Maybe it's time to move on from your career path or your work or from a department or something like that. It might be time for you to make a move. Things aren't changing unless you do it yourself. Okay, thank you for listening, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.